Okay, that was Fate No More. Did you enjoy yourself during the show?
Yes.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
What did you like?
Wasn't bad.
Yeah?
A little cold. It's kind of strange when it's cold out. We're used to playing in hot, closed, sweaty places, and this is exactly the opposite. Open, wet.
Yeah. So what type of crowd do you draw in the United States back there? How many people come to your show?
Much smaller crowds.
Yeah.
Kind of. There's so many bands and people have so many different choices there that they choose not to come to our shows.
No.
We have a lot less people.
Oh, is that
we
so?
play to maybe in a club of whatever. Sometimes it's a few hundred. Sometimes it's a few thousand in a bigger city. But it really kind of up and down there. But I mean, we haven't made a record in 3 years. So.
Right.
It's been a while for us.
Because a couple of years ago you had a huge hit, so I assume that then you drew like bigger crowds at that point.
At the time, we really didn't. When we were having that success, you know, we were touring with larger bands. We were kind of going through a phase where what we were doing was just hopping from big tour to big tour, being the opening band. And
let me translate just a little bit.
Okay.
Hij zegt dat een paar jaar geleden toen de band een aantal hits had, of in ieder geval 1 hit met het nummer Epic en ook het nummer Easy wat je net hoorde. Toen trokken ze vrij veel mensen. De laatste paar jaar hebben ze geen plaat meer gemaakt en wordt het publiek dus ook kleiner waarvoor ze spelen in Amerika. There's actually an American invasion at this festival. There's so many American bands. What are your feelings about that? I mean, there's Biohazard, there's you guys, there's many other bands that played earlier today. Is that American invasion? Is that correct? I mean, is that a correct thing? What are your feelings about that?
Well, what is it about us that you like? Maybe you'd better tell me.
I think one good thing is that you guys know how to put on a good show.
Yeah.
That you don't fool around with synthesizers, which doesn't work. Mostly you guys do, right? But you integrate it into a rock and roll setting, right?
Do Europeans fool around with synthesizers more? Do you think?
I have a feeling that there's more. Yeah, and so you.
As far as techno and things like that, is that what you mean? Okay.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe you stay more true to the rock and roll tradition than...
Maybe. I think in a festival environment, outside, lots of people, urine, beer, mud, rock and roll kind of goes with that. I couldn't really imagine, say, a techno group playing in a place like this. But by the same token, if you want to talk about, a hot, sweaty place with lots of lasers in an airport, that's going to be a disco.
Okay, right. Okay.
And that's great.
Let me just translate shortly. De rock and roll past kennelijk heel goed bij een festival als dit. En daar zijn de Amerikanen heel erg goed in, want daar is die muziek tenslotte ook begonnen, die rock and roll muziek. Thanks for coming, Mike. We're going to have a look at one of the other bands that played earlier today, Bad Religion, another American band. An early punk band has been around for a long time. Een band die al heel lang meegaat als punkband en nu nog steeds het goed doet. Bad Religion, eerder op de dag op het Noordpodium.